supporting some of our players and carers and supporters in getting the kit they need to be here. Sportscast Australia for their support in helping get these games live on Facebook for you all to watch. Care Beyond Limits, Support Your Way, and Higher Up for all of their continued support. And of course, our accommodation partners for this event, Accor Hotel. Harry Simmons now taking the first goal kick for Sydney. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get it to the player he needed to, and Chantel Bongiovanni's just jumped on that, slotted it straight back into the goal. Just a little loose there from Harry, but nothing that Sydney boys can't come back from. They'll be disappointed with that effort, but it is very early days. Adelaide United 1-0, 2.5 minutes gone in the first half. Oh, Mitch Albert again taking the ball in the middle. Some good passing there from Sydney FC. Albert attempted a long shot. It's come off Santo Bongiovanni's front guard and hit Mitch in the leg. He looks to be okay. We're going to have a set ball here for a high ball. Of course, in power chair football, when the ball is lifted off the court greater than the height of the ball, it is a set ball. We have a bit of a pause, and players go one-on-one against each other. Josh Ryan and Santo Bongiovanni here in a jockey. Santo giving Josh a bit of space, let him come down the wing. Josh couldn't quite get the flick back there. It's come off the front of his guard, and it's going to be an Adelaide throw very, very deep in their own half. Chantel Bongiovanni looking like she's going to take this one. Josh Ryan straight back there to attack Santo. Pass cut off by Mitch Albert, who's taking on this Adelaide team. Gets the flick out to Josh Ryan on the wing, but the referee's just called a contact free here. Santo Bongiovanni playing it up to his sister Chantel there off the free kick. The nice tap on. Adelaide really looking to pass now and get some long-range shots going. Santo, the spin in the middle of the court, couldn't quite connect it. Cut off by Josh Ryan, who's forced the ball into the Adelaide United box. Again, taking it down to the byline. Clearly a tactic that Sydney are looking to put in place. We've got a 2-on-1 call here against Adelaide United. Down low on the edge of the box. Sydney FC, apologies, the referees changed his call, acknowledged a mistake on that call. Josh Ryan and Santo Bongiovanni are going to have a set ball on the perimeter of the box here. Not a great position for Adelaide to be in this one. Josh, we're looking to try and turn this ball and come back in towards goal, which he does. Josh Ryan driving through and scores a goal for Sydney FC. Their first of the tournament here. A brilliant little flick off the set ball there from Josh Ryan. Got around the ball early. Past the front of Santo's guard, and there wasn't much he could do from there. John O'Grigg slightly out of position and got caught on the near post. And that's all Josh needed. One all here at the Key Centre. Sydney getting a quick one back on Adelaide United. 6 minutes into the first half. Sydney again putting a lot of pressure on this Adelaide side, really cutting off any passing opportunity. Some good talk there from Josh Ryan and Mitch Albert. But unfortunately, a bit of a run here from Santo. Right into the box of Sydney. Harry Simmons did a good job cutting that off. And Mitch Albert blocking the attempted pass up the wing from Chantel Bongiovanni. Adelaide now looking to build some pressure on Sydney FC. Really important for Adelaide to try and spend a bit of time in Sydney's defensive half. Try and put some pressure on this young team. Santo down the wing to Chantel. Mitch Albert cutting off passes again. He's done a great job in this first 7 minutes of the first half, cutting off those passing angles, just being an aggressive force for Sydney FC. Gets the flick out to Josh Ryan. However, it's been called a 2-on-1. So we're going to bring it back, an Adelaide ball about 7 metres from goal. Not the best angle for Adelaide this. They'll have to look for a decent pass to score. Josh Ryan supporting his fellow teammate Harry Simmons in the box now. Waiting to see how Adelaide set up. Josh has just simply played that onto the side of his guard. Out to Daniel O'Brien, who's going to get a good run up the court here. Santo backing into the ball. Josh playing around him. Daniel O'Brien, sorry, my apologies. Josh Ryan managing to get the flick off, taking the ball down the wing now. Sydney playing a really smart game here. A lot of talk, a lot of looking around for options. Their positioning's been great so far. Josh Ryan now playing across the top of the box. Testing the look for a flick pass. It's not quite on yet, but it's gone out for a goal kick here. Good signs early for this young Sydney FC side. Passing the ball well and applying a lot of pressure. Adelaide have now got a lift just like they did in that first match. Santo Bongiovanni down to his sister Chantel, who's managed to flick it forward and earned herself a 2-on-1 for the effort. The Adelaide coaching staff will be happy with that. They've managed to relieve a lot of pressure. Sydney starting to build around the top of the Adelaide box. Santo and Chantel just teaming up together to get this ball well clear. Unfortunately, that shot not quite on target, and Daniel O'Brien's been able to clear it for Sydney. Santo looking to bring Jonathan Ewan into this game a bit better. Go again for a sideline here. A nice flick off by Jonathan Ewan there, just glancing the ball, sending it towards the Sydney goal. And he's not quite been able to work that back in. We'll have a Sydney throw in here in their defensive third. Daniel O'Brien taking this one. Mitch Albert setting up on the wing and Josh Ryan setting up in the middle here. A little bit of contact. Referee says not enough in it. Now Josh Ryan takes on jockeying with Jonathan Ewan. Josh covering the sideline well here and controlling the ball. Just toying with Jonathan a bit. Flicks off the back of his guard and earns himself a throw-in. Well played by the young kid. I don't have all the stats with me here for those of you online, but I would hazard a guess and suggest the average age of this Sydney FC side would be pretty close to around 13 or 14. So for those of you watching at home, this is a really fresh, youthful side that Sydney have brought to this tournament. And for the first 10 minutes of their first game, they have played amazingly well. They've put on good pressure. They're looking to pass the ball where they can. Their structures are clean. Now they're just looking to play open football. It's great to see. And it's a credit to the coaching staff who've been able to bring this group together. Daniel O'Brien is pushing up a little too hard on that one. The ref said, just take it a bit easier. Keep those spins down and keep your chair in control. Santo's earned himself a free kick right on halfway. Santo with the long pass. A good little flick on there from Chantel, just off target. Grazed the post that's gone out. And Sydney will take another goal kick. Now, this is where Sydney conceded their first goal. Harry Simmons again taking this goal kick. Josh Ryan very close to the box here. Harry's touched the ball and just passed it to Josh. Adelaide able to put some pressure directly onto Sydney here. But Josh Ryan clears that ball out. Working by himself here. He doesn't have a lot of support. Santo working really hard to get that ball out, and he does. He's got a flick. Oh, just a slight miscommunication there from Adelaide. And Josh Ryan's able to take the ball up the byline again. Josh Ryan all the way up to the wing, covers the ball off, doesn't pull out of this. Now he does, and Mitch Albert comes into cover for Sydney. He's kept the ball in well. Resumes position up the wing, and that's going to be a Sydney throw-in in a very good attacking position here. Josh Ryan just looking up to us at the commentary box here and going, geez, I reckon I got a chance here. Gives a smirky smile like he loves to, and then sends a bit of direction out to his team on the court. He's got Mitch Albert high here, really high outside the box, in a great spot to pass to Daniel O'Brien on the far wing. Santa Bongiovanni, the goalkeeper for Adelaide here today. Jonathan Ewan in behind. Josh Ryan plays it off the back of Santo, who's come out of his box now and managed to clear the ball through a jockey with Josh Ryan up to halfway. Good defensive effort there from Adelaide. These two are really starting to get into each other here at the Key Centre. Josh Ryan and Santo controlling a lot of the ball early, not managing to find that flick out that they were looking for. We've got an Adelaide throw in just inside their defensive half. Chantel with a nice touch there to her brother, who couldn't quite get on it, but he's tried to wrap around the ball. Unfortunately, not enough on it there, and it's a Sydney throw-in. Now, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time today, you may notice we're playing on a slightly larger court here at the Key Centre than you may be used to. We're actually playing on a full-sized regulation court this year at the APFA 2022 Club Championship. So, the court here's 18 metres wide and 30 metres long. And so far on day one, we've seen a lot of free-flowing football, which is really what we're trying to encourage on this bigger court. Teams looking to pass early, the one-on-one game just disappearing in front of us, which is great to see. Mitch Albert with a strong run here for Sydney FC. He's managed to direct it into the Adelaide box. Oh, big contact between the ball there, Daniel O'Brien and Santa Bongiovanni, right in the middle of the court. The ref is bringing this back, I believe, for that contact. Both players appear to be a little shaken, but okay. The ref is going to have a quick chat to Daniel O'Brien, though. That's his second warning, so we'll want to be a bit cautious as he looks to carry on in this first half. Good flick on there from Jonathan Ewan. Tried to get the ball across to Chantel. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get there. Chantel with a flick across to Jonathan, top of the box. Gets the flick out. Sydney just hesitated a little bit there to get to the ball. Mitch Albert from the top of the box. Adelaide, unfortunately, not able to get that next pass down to the corner, and Sydney relieves some pressure. Josh Ryan again taking this ball up the wing, taking on Santo. Couldn't get around it. Neither of them could in the end. And it's going to be a Sydney throw-in. 5 minutes left in this first half. Still scores locked at 1-1 after a cheeky early goal from Chantel off a goal kick, and then a very good one-on-one play from Josh Ryan in the midpoint of this half. Josh Ryan plays a little give-and-go attempt with Daniel O'Brien. Didn't unfortunately come off. Chantel in a very good spot to block any run, and has earned herself a throw-in. Adelaide United throw a 1-2 back at Sydney FC there. Get it to work, but couldn't get the next pass to link up. Mitch Albert doing a lot of work, piggy in the middle style here. Manages to disrupt the passing between the siblings, the Bongiovanni kids, and knock it out, but it's just the same result. Adelaide United with a throw-in. Santo telling his sister to run down the wing. He's going to take this one. Sends it down to Chantel, but Mitch Albert again cuts off the pass. The Sydney side's aggression has been relentless throughout this first half, not letting Adelaide link their passes up. Every time the ball gets back to the middle, there's a sky blue jersey right there. Josh Ryan this time intercepting the pass. Santo flicks it up to his sister. Josh Ryan a bit blindsided there at the top of the box. He's done well to maintain possession. Pass it out to Mitch Ryan, who flicks it off. Santo Bongiovanni takes the long shot. He's gone again. Jonathan Ewan not quite able to get there. Adelaide now with a good attempt to get in position for goal. This ball's set up right at the top of the box. Sydney have set up on a 45-degree angle off the post here. Harry's giving up a bit of space in front of him, but allowed for a bit more time to get to the ball for his long pass. There's no block on from Adelaide here. Chantel at the top of the box near post. Jonathan Ewan on the far post. Both tightly marked by sky blue jerseys. Not the strongest hit, but a good look. Great pass across Jonathan Ewan. Just timed it perfectly. Front of the guard. You love to see it right onto the far post. Santo Bongiovanni with the assist there. Just finessed that one. He knew he couldn't forgo the accuracy with power. Just gave it a nudge right to the correct spot. Jonathan Ewan, easy as you like, front of guard, far post, goal. Adelaide go up 2-1 with 2 minutes left in the first half. Josh Ryan now in a tussle with Chantel Bongiovanni. Neither of them could get it to work. Chantel gets the flick out. Santo ready for it. Flicks it off to the wing. And it's a Sydney throw-in. Sydney just looking to settle now. Get through to the half-time here. Down 2-1, but they won't be too disappointed by that. As long as they keep this last couple of minutes clean. Harry Simmons with a good pass out there to Mitch Albert. Oh, but it's cut off by Santo. Pass to Jonathan, who couldn't quite get the shot, but Adelaide still up around the box for Sydney FC. Chantel gets it back to the middle. Santo's now taking the ball along with Josh Ryan. Daniel O'Brien, a good little defensive effort there to cut off the shot from Jonathan Ewan. And it's been called a 2-on-1. He's just encroached a little too. Oh, my apologies. It's an Adelaide offence, that one. Sydney FC are going to have the ball, relieve some of that pressure. The top of their box. Josh Ryan taking this one. Adelaide set up well outside the 5 metres they need to give. A good pass there from Mitch Albert to Daniel O'Brien, who's going to take it up the wing here. Couldn't quite get around Santo, who dribbles it away, but Mitch Albert there and waiting. Unfortunately, a little too close, and it's a 2-on-1. Not long left in this first half. Adelaide United looking to play this one quick. Santo's pulled out of it in the last second there. Santo flicks it down to Jonathan, who plays it back. A little bit of give and go. Not a lot of pressure from Sydney. Santo takes his time. Finally, Josh Ryan comes up and enters into a jockey with him. Daniel O'Brien madly getting out of the way to avoid a 2-on-1 there. Josh Ryan just working the ball around. He's done well here. Gets the ball moving forward. Referees paid advantage for the 2-on-1 and let Josh Ryan win that throw-in. And it looks like that'll be half-time. There it is. So Adelaide United 2-1 at half-time here at the Key Centre against Sydney FC. Strong half from both sides there. Sydney getting that passing, linking, working really well. Adelaide fighting through some pressure, building some of their own, and finding a late goal to put themselves ahead at half-time. We'll be back here in about 5 minutes at the Key Centre for the second half. Welcome back here to the Key Centre for the second half of our match between Sydney FC and Adelaide United. Adelaide up 2-1 at half-time. Sydney made a sub in the half. Daniel O'Brien's been relieved of duties and replaced by Lockie Ninham. And Fletcher Ball has donned the keeper's jersey, replacing Harry Simmons in goal. Adelaide lining up as they did in the first half. And we've gone straight back into regular programming. Josh Ryan and Santo Bongiovanni down the wing here in a jockey. Josh asking the ref a question about the contact that didn't go his way. Meanwhile, Santo's played a lovely pass across to Chantel. Unfortunately being worked backwards here, Adelaide. Josh Ryan applying some pressure up the court, managing to get in between the two Bongiovanni siblings and forcing a goal kick. Mitch Albert still playing in the centre for Sydney FC. Josh on the right wing and Lockie on the left wing. Now, big thanks to Belinda Ryan, who's confirmed that the average age of this Sydney FC side is 12 years old, ladies and gentlemen. So a very, very young side, but a bunch of very talented players here. Josh Ryan working the ball back to the middle off a jockey there. He's managed to deflect a shot from Santo that's going to go all the way back down the other end of the court for a goal kick, relieving all that pressure that was built. Sydney just quickly trying to get on the front foot here early in this second half. Mitch Albert a long way from the ball here in the centre, allowing Adelaide to get a couple of flick-ons there. Josh Ryan intercepting again. This one might go out for a throw-in, and it is very deep. Very, very deep in the Adelaide half. Josh happy with that one. Now Sydney can work on building some pressure. Chantel Bongiovanni taking this throw. Of course, Santo wearing the bib, so wants to be in the box if he has to go. Josh Ryan applies some pressure. And the ball's gone a long way across the court. Ends up in Lockie Ninham's hands, who's played it back to the middle. Ball cut off by Santo. Pass to Jonathan, who's gone back to Santo. Mitch Albert applies the pressure he needs to. Santo misses the ball, but it's a 2-on-1 against Sydney FC. Josh Ryan just encroached a little bit there. Unlucky. Half a second later, he would have been okay. Santo playing a quick one here for this free kick. Gets the ball in a good attacking position. Jonathan Ewan just unlucky not to be able to get the flick on across the box there. We've got a goal kick for Sydney FC. Fletcher Ball taking this goal kick. Josh Ryan again sitting at the top of the box, facing the goals. Tactic I've not seen in power chair football before, but we'll see what happens here. Fletcher plays the ball to Josh with a nice flick down the middle to Mitch Albert, who's going to jockey with Santo, gets the flick on. Josh Ryan there to collect. Can't quite get around it and goes into jockeying with Santo on the wing. Santo looking to play down the wing there. Lost out to Josh, who's going to now switch to Chantel. Mitch Albert gets the flick on right on centre of court. Goes into jockeying. Chantel cuts across. Not a 2-on-1. Ball in the air. Little tap there. Love tap. Couldn't get there. Santo with a great shot, deflected by Fletcher Ball. Well done there from the young keeper. Mitch Albert plays the ball up the court, and we've got a high ball, which will be a set ball in the middle of the court. Bit of free-flowing footy there from both sides. No one holding on to clear possession, just forcing the ball back and forth. Gave Adelaide a bit of a scramble opportunity, which Fletcher Ball saved. And we'll all just take a breather while Josh and Santo go at it again. Attacking throw here for Adelaide. Josh Ryan puts himself on the near post. Fletcher Ball in front. Chantel looking to give a block. See if Santo can get a ball across to the far post where Jonathan Ewan's eagerly awaiting another goal opportunity. Fletcher Ball covers this one well. Plays the ball out to Chantel. Oh, and again, that's off Chantel's guard. If this goes out on the baseline, this could actually be a corner, and it will be. Sydney FC have managed to turn what was an attacking throw-in from Adelaide into a corner at the other end, with a great opportunity here to find an equaliser. Joshua Ryan going to take this one. Lockie Ninham on the far post. Mitch Albert appearing to run a block at this stage. Smack in the middle of the box. He doesn't have a good coverage and he's decided to pull out of that one. So he's going to revert to the top of the box here. So, Joshua Ryan swings fake. Goes hard. Mitch Albert at the top of the box. Couldn't quite get there. There's no coverage for Sydney FC. But there's also no coverage for Adelaide here. Josh Ryan and Chantel settle into a jockey on the wing. And Josh Ryan stopping the ball from going out initially. Plays it off Chantel very nicely and earns himself a throw-in. Beautiful little touch there from Joshua Ryan. Sydney sending Lockie Ninham far here. Looking for a touch on from Mitch Albert. Couldn't quite get to it. Applies pressure to Adelaide. And Sydney progresses the ball 10 metres up the court for another throw-in. Josh Ryan now has got Mitch Albert down the wing in the corner. Lockie Ninham set up on the far post if he gets a good cross here. Does go that way. Lockie can't quite get to it though. Santo with a good job cutting off that ball. Plays it forward. Josh Ryan has to contest in a one-on-one. Can't quite win it. And Santos flicked that ball goal side. Joshua Ryan now just dribbles the ball through the box. Uncontested. Unfortunately, he's turned it over. Oh, and Fletcher ball with a neat little flick to a corner here for Adelaide United. Fletcher ball lined up on the near post here. Josh Ryan as a defender. No block, just a straight near far post set up for Adelaide United. Chantal Bongiovanni taking this one. Swings now and flicks it in. Santo with the shot. Couldn't quite squeeze it past the keeper. The ball just sitting at the edge of the box here. Josh Ryan deflects the shot from Chantel, but he's exposed his own goal here. A great flick out from Fletcher ball. Unfortunately, Lockie couldn't quite get around it. And Sydney's going to have to defend another attacking throw in here. Again, no block from Adelaide. Fletcher ball playing the keeper role in front of Josh Ryan. Santo Bongiovanni with a big flick. Oh, not quite past the defender. It's come off the back tire of Mitch Albert and cleared out by Fletcher ball. Sydney FC asking for a sub here. And Daniel O'Brien is going to return to the court. Lockie Ninham coming off. A good 8-minute stint there from Lockie. He'll be pleased with his first match with Sydney FC today, playing for Hills United in the regular season. Santo has a shot at the end, but couldn't get past Mitch Albert. Forced to play a flick out to his sister on the wing. Daniel O'Brien with the miss hit. Mitch Albert there to clean up the scraps. Plays it forward. And Adelaide are going to go to throw in. Santo Bongiovanni plays the quick one. Daniel O'Brien ready for it, cuts it off. Doesn't enter into the tussle, letting the pass go across the court to Chantel. Mitch Albert there, ready and waiting. Gets a flick on to Josh Ryan in the middle of the court. This is just some free-flowing, great football from both sides right now. Both teams looking to pass the ball. Nobody electing to go one-on-one. Adelaide United with a goal kick here. A reminder, Adelaide United unsuccessful in their first match today. Went down 4-1 to the Newcastle Jets. However, it was 3-1 at half-time. They played a very, very strong second half, only conceding the last 20 seconds. They brought that energy that they had in that second half of that match into this one. Currently leading 2-1 halfway through the second half against the Sydney side, playing their first match of the tournament, who are looking to pass at every opportunity and hold their formation. Josh Ryan now looking to take a throw in. He's got Mitch Albert up the wing, Daniel O'Brien next to him. Neither of them able to get the ball here. And Mitch has ended up in a one-on-one against Santo. He's given him a bit of a love tap. The ref says all good, play on. Adelaide United managed to win themselves a throw in. 20 out from goal, left wing. Santo sending Chantel down the wing here. Set up for a cross. Mitch Albert there to block it, and it's going to be a goal kick. Mitch done a really great job this afternoon of just being present, which is about all you need to do sometimes in Power Chef football. Just get in the corner of the eye of your opposition, make sure they know you're there, put that little bit of pressure on, and force a missed pass. Sydney FC going with this goal kick play again. Josh Ryan ready for the tap on from Fletcher. He's going to play that up the guts to Mitch Albert, who unfortunately couldn't quite get to it. Fletcher ball with the lookout. Mitch Albert with the back heel, putting pressure on. Sydney scrambling a bit there. Same with Adelaide United. Chantel and Santo just getting a bit too close to each other. Good signs from both teams, both looking to pass. Both teams really avoiding that one-on-one play. Just need to get that little bit more power and give themselves a bit more room. Sydney FC with a free kick in the middle of the court here. Unable to do much with it. Unfortunately, Josh Ryan flicks that ball with the front of his guard, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Very deep in Sydney's defensive half. In fact, it is on the corner of the court. Sydney fortunately able to set up for a throw-in, not corner, off this one. Fletcher ball again, top of the box. Santa Bongiovanni sits himself on the near post, top of box. Chantel plays it to Santo, unfortunately behind him. And Mitch Albert, again, able to just be there and be a pest. He's forced the ball out. Adelaide now having to work back, concede a bit of ground. Santo taking a throw in with not a lot of options on the court. Mitch Albert cuts off the pass well, takes on Santo, but he's going to have to pull out just before the box here. Josh Ryan left the box, but he's made his way back in. Fletcher ball working hard. Santo has a shot. He's missed everything. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Sydney FC playing the same goal kick setup. Mitch Albert right down the middle here for an option for Fletcher. Just trying to work out what the best course of action is here. He's played it to Josh, the same play. They're doing quite well here with this one. He's managed to get it out to Mitch Albert, who's played a beautiful pass forward to Daniel O'Brien. Takes the ball down the wing, gets a flick back up the middle. Mitch Albert with a shot. Oh, and it's just wide of the post. Beautiful little flick back there from Daniel O'Brien once the contest formed. Mitch Albert waiting to pounce, couldn't get around the ball like he wanted to. Sydney FC with another shot just off target. And now force a goal kick. Josh Ryan jumps on that one. Santo forced to defend. Daniel O'Brien just missed the ball there. Got a gentle nick from Jonathan Newen on the way past. Nothing much in it. And it's a Sydney throw-in the defensive half. Mitch Albert to Josh Ryan. A little 1-2 to Daniel O'Brien. Oh, Mitch has missed the spin. Cleared by Fletcher ball. Shot by Santo. Covered by Josh Ryan. In the middle of the court. Santo with a beautiful flick. Chantel with the shot. Can't get it done. Blocked by Josh Ryan. Santo with the long-range shot now. Daniel O'Brien ends up with the ball somehow from the front wing. Santo cleans up some scraps. Gets a nice flick to the middle of the court. Josh Newen there and waiting. Josh Ryan with a little defensive effort forces the throw in. This game's just lifted a little bit these last couple of minutes. Both sides really trying to open up and find themselves a good shot. Fletcher ball played it across the box. Gets himself in a tricky spot. Chantel with a shot, but it's gone wide. Sydney coaching staff may take a big sigh of relief for that one. Just a little messy from the two defenders there from Sydney FC. Exposed the goal a little bit, but managed to defend it. Sydney FC again with this goal kick set up. It's working wonders for them. Adelaide haven't been able to react yet. It's coming, though. Santo tries to force it too far. Mitch Albert didn't quite go to the ball. Daniel O'Brien with a long-range shot pulls out of it last minute. Santo plays the ball forward straight to Mitch Albert, who is all over them here. Unfortunately, Josh Ryan just too close. Got a sub coming on here for Adelaide United. Jonathan Ewan's going to come off, and it looks like he's being replaced with number 33 for Adelaide United. That is Nathan Van Roy. Assumes a position of right wing. We've got a free kick, of course, in the middle of the court. Santo, unable to find the pass he was looking for. It's missed everything and got out for a goal kick. Nathan Van Roy set up in the middle of the court here to try and stop that pass to Mitch Albert that Sydney FC are getting quite well. Oh, Chantel pounced on a loose goal kick and she's carried it over the line. And that's a third goal for Adelaide United. Just came from building of pressure. Sydney FC forced to play about 5 goal kicks in the last 3 minutes. Not much they could have done about that one. Chantel just reading the play after seeing it a few times. Pouncing on a loose ball that's come off Josh Ryan's guard and getting a nice goal for Adelaide United. Sydney FC just looking to claim a little bit of pride back in this match. 3.5 minutes to go, so it's not all over. It'll take a fair bit of effort to come back from this 2-goal deficit. Oh, and unfortunately, Fletcher Ball has just missed a loose pass in front of Chantel Bongiovanni, trying to clear it, and that's a very quick goal in succession for Adelaide United, going up now 4-1 late in this match. Both teams making a substitution after that goal. Harry Simmons looks like he's coming back on the court into the goalkeeper position. And for Adelaide United, John O'Greig has been pulled and replaced by number 8, which is Travis Ashworth. Sydney FC with another kick-off here. Josh Ryan taking the ball up to the corner as he's tried to do so many times this afternoon. Fortunately, a goal kick for Adelaide United. What was looking like a good half of football for Sydney is unfortunately turned around quite quickly with 2 quick goals there for Adelaide United. However, I think there are a lot of things this Sydney side will take away as positives from this match. A lot of passing, a lot of open football. This team's probably one to watch in this tournament. Just couldn't get it done in their opening match. Santo Bongiovanni taking the goal kick there for Adelaide. Couldn't quite find his target. Josh Ryan applying a fair bit of pressure there on Travis. Just making sure that Santo had to make a couple of decisions. Daniel O'Brien set up on the far post, sticks his hand up and says, "Oi, Josh, give me the ball here. I'm in a good spot." Josh finally sees him, looks to him. Santo unfortunately cut that one off. Harry Simmons belts that ball out of his defensive half, sends it all the way back down deep into the Adelaide half for a throw-in. 2 minutes now are into time on this second half of our match between Sydney FC and Adelaide United. Adelaide up 4-1 after 2 very quick goals in succession in the second half here. Daniel O'Brien in a good blocking spot. Couldn't quite get to the ball off that throw-in. Harry Simmons clears the ball across the middle of the court. Mitch Albert there to pick up some scraps. Santo tries for a long pass, flicks it straight into the back of Mitch Albert's chair, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Santo now looking for a quick one. Gets the ball to Trav, who just can't find the pass he wants. Josh Ryan receives a beautiful pass from Daniel O'Brien. He's going to take it to the middle of the court. Mitch Albert set up square, waiting for that pass. Finally comes to him, plays it back to Daniel O'Brien on the wing, who's played it back to the middle to Mitch. Ball just cut off by Santo Bongiovanni. Sydney give away a professional foul there, I'd suggest. Josh Ryan looking up, realising that it was only Harry Simmons sitting by himself in goal. Jumps in, gives away the 2-on-1, allows Sydney to set up. Adelaide, the nice set play there, couldn't quite get the flick on Trav. Santo Bongiovanni with a nice pass there across the box. Well defended by Josh Ryan and a secondary shot saved by Harry Simmons. And that's full time here at the Key Centre. In what was a very open match played between Sydney FC and Adelaide United. Adelaide have come away with the points after a 4-1 victory. Some promising signs there from a young Sydney FC side. I'm sure they'll be looking to improve on that as their tournament goes on. And it is a long tournament. Just Sydney's first match of our 8 round robin matches that we have. Adelaide, of course, are now 1 loss and 1 win. And that's it here at the Key Centre. Our next match coming up, we played at 3 o'clock. And it's between Newcastle Jets and Brisbane City.